Right, this is the end of February. It's about 8 degrees and it's the first run out this year to try the bike out. I don't really know what I've done to it, but it seems to be okay at the moment. I mean, I've managed to ride past the filling station without it cutting out. So what have we done? Fiddled on with the throttle position switch. I tried a new one, that didn't work, put the old one back. Removed the power commander. That didn't work. I bought some second-hand ECU and fuse box supply unit. A vast amount of money. The fuse box didn't make any difference, plus the fact the main and dip beam didn't work. I tried the ECU that goes on top of the air box. That didn't work. Replaced the coils and plugs. That didn't work. And because it had an alarm fitted before, there was various bits of the ECU wiring loom that had been taped up with a normal black insulation tape. So I cut all that back off and twisted the loom. And then it wouldn't start at all. There's some dodgy connections, and there is a diode connected between two wires that go to the starter solenoid, and the two wires I think come from the ignition switch, and I don't know where the other one went to. So I've only put half a gallon of fuel in case I have to take the tank back off, but fingers crossed. Seems to be behaving itself. So I don't really know what I've done. I cut all the hard covering off the loom to check for any dodgy joints, and retaped it up with the proper fabric wiring loom tape. The only thing I haven't done is the fuel warning light, which I broke. Because I had the fuel tank up on a prop trying to do the throttle bodies, to do the vacuum on those. And I knocked it and it fell down the side of the bike, and it ripped the wires off the fuel pump and sender unit, and the fuel light has not worked again since. throttle body's adjusted, as well as adjusting the the throttle position switch. The right hand two throttles were opening before the left hand two, which may have been causing it to burble a lot and misfire. The back brake doesn't seem to be working too well at the moment, after being stood over winter. I just got my normal jeans on, so my knees are cold, but for 8 degrees. Oh. Now that was not good, was it? Apart from that one hiccup, what are they doing there? That used to be a filling station here, I think. Did it? Oh no, here it is. Such a long time since I've been out down this way. Car's turning right. Yep, just the two. Is he letting me by, or is he turning in? Oh, he's turning in. The wine's on all right anyway. Both tyres were down to 28 from 34 after standing over the winter period. That's what I've got to do, cut my hedges before the birds start nesting. Not quite as bumpy coming this way as it is coming back down the other way. Hands are not bad. These cheap old gloves, they are pretty good at keeping the cold off. No, I don't want to go by you. Oh, I see. I had the indicator on still. It's good of him. I'm turning left up here anyway, but of course the annoying thing is if I've cured it now, what did I do? Because I don't know. Oh, I did put tape on the wires coming out of the diode. I don't know whether they were touching each other and whether it should be there or not. Because all the charging system is done in the alternator. All the rectifier and that is built in to that. Coolant only showing 67 degrees. Usually it's just under the 100. I'll keep the bike in the garage from now on because it's easier to get out. Don't have to struggle through the front door trying to weave the handlebars out of the way. Right then, there's a silver van and a car behind the van. There's the van. There's the car. Does sound sweet. Sounds a lot better than it did before. I don't know whether you'll hear it on the microphone. As you can see, we've had the main drag resurfaced, taking all the bumps out. I need my friend behind me to see if there's clouds of black smoke coming out the back like it was before. Oh yeah, that was the other thing. Air pressure sensor in the airbox and air temperature. The resistance on the old one was equal to 0 degrees centigrade, and it was stuck at that. And I thought, oh, that was one of the first things I changed. I thought, oh, that's it. It's stuck on extra rich, and it's. And then I thought, oh, is there an air leak? And it's putting extra fuel in, and so I still don't really know what I done to Right, I got no feeling in my knees, and the tips of my fingers are just starting to get cold.